guys. It has been quite a while. I mean, a very awful long while, and I apologize for that. I really do, and I just need to get in the habit of actually doing this a lot more often. And anyway, because it's been such a long time, a lot of things have piled up, and the most recent things, I thought it would be a good idea to get all those out of the way at the same time. There have been a few trailers that have come out recently, including some that no one expected. Literally, no one expected literally no one expected this to be. No one expected it at all. It's like, I don't know. There's no perfect analogy for this. No perfect one. Jeez, let's get straight to it. Okay, the first trailer we're going to be reacting to is I can't say this without laughing. Teen Titans Go to the movies. Oh boy.
Do you know what makes a real hero? It's not the costumes, the gadgets, the cool powers. It's having your own movie. And that has always been my dream. What are you doing?
Just giving the people what they want.
Our movie's not about Wonder Woman, it's about us, the Teen Titans.
No one wants to see us, fool.
Wonder Woman inspires people.
And we do not.
Yes, Wonder Woman is great, but...
I love Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Narrator guy, just do your thing.
From the creators of Teen Titans Go.
Yeah, the balloon man.
It's about courage.
Titans, go!
It's about action. It's the superhero movie to end all superhero movies. Hopefully.
He farted.
That wasn't a fart. That was just air leaving my butt.
Which is a fart.
Teen Titans Go to the movies. Because if Aquaman can get a movie, anyone can.
And he hasn't even got a movie yet. Oh my god. He hasn't even got his own movie yet. He was in Justice League, but that's not his alone. Jeez. That was funny. I think the main thing this is going to be about is just the laughs. Just the laughs, because that's all it is. It's a parody, which is something that makes fun of what it's based off of. Teen Titans Go, when it was set up, was to be a parody of the original series, which it became legendary, and it's been loved for years, by those who grew up with it, and now they're adults, and they're looking at this, and this is just pathetic. It's for little kids, and maybe for people who like the old series, and also like this one, just for the laughs, because that's all this is good for. Oh my gosh, but, oh my gosh. Oh boy, let's get on to the second trailer. Okay. The Vanishing of Sydney Hall.
Tell me if this sounds familiar. A man walks into a store. He searches for a certain section of books. He takes out a can of lighter fluid. I know why he burned the books.
Why?
Because he wrote them. Sydney Hall, one of the best writers of our time. I've been searching for him for years. I wonder if you know this man.
Sydney was one of our brightest students. He was brilliant.
That's the guy.
What if I wrote a novel?
What would it be about?
Is your name Melody? No, wait. Why do you keep running away from me?
Because it's fun.
You've been #1 on the bestseller list for 8 months.
I'm seeing things. Things that aren't there. I really want to write something that's going to shake
people up.
You should get on that. Be sure to take me with you.
You should write about me. You know who my father is. Doesn't mean they should write a book about him. You'll be singing a different tune tomorrow. What happens tomorrow?
This book is a dangerous sign of the times.
How do you feel about the book burnings?
I apologize for nothing.
I'm being followed.
I don't know what he wants, but he knows everything about me.
No one has claimed to see or hear from Sydney Hall in over 5 years. Now, how is that possible?
Everywhere I go, he's with me.
You were one of the last people to see him live. That's not a beginning to a great book. I don't know what is.
The entire course of a person's life can change in a millisecond. This has to end.
Sydney, what's going on?
It's nice know what you think.
Give me the information about Sydney Hall, and you will never see me again.
I stand corrected. That was not the guy from 13 Reasons Why. That was actually Logan Lerman, who I actually should be more familiar with because I've seen a few of his stuff, like Percy Jackson and The Three Musketeers. He was in that. I never even heard of Sydney Hall. I don't even know who that is. An author, like Henry David Thoreau, I know him, and I know Mark Twain. I know everyone's heard of Ernest Hemingway. He was the guy who tried to scratch an itch in the back of his head by putting a shotgun in his mouth. Well, okay, that was certainly surprising, and also Nathan Lane. Nathan Lane's in there. He was the voice of Timon from The Lion King, and he's unforgettable. And he was also in The Mousetrap. I think that's a bit noteworthy. Moving on to Tully. Don't know what that's got. I don't know what it's about, but it's got Charlize Theron.
Frozen pizza, awesome.
Really?
Hello. I'm Tully. I'm here to take care of you.
I thought Tully was the name of Charlize Theron's character, but apparently I'm wrong. Well, looks like her kids are really giving her a run for her money. Jeez. Well, I thought the whole trailer was going to be all crying, and just like that. Yeah, jeez. Okay. I don't know what to say about that one. I'm just like okay, so maybe that's just just what we see in the trailers. What's setting up the whole movie. Anyway, let's get on with Beirut.
I was raised as an only child with two people who basically hated each other just enough to stay together. So I guess you could say I've been mediating since well before I was born. Years before I heard the term mutually assured destruction, I was very familiar with it growing up in that house.
Mason Francis Skiles, 45 years old. 10 years ago, he was deputy chief of mission here, until his wife was killed.
He's damaged goods, but he's manageable.
Maybe one of you can tell me what I'm doing here.
3 nights ago, an American was pulled off the street in West Beirut. Next morning, we got a communique from a group calling itself the Militia of Islamic Liberation. They have the guy they want to talk. They want you to broker the deal.
They asked for you specifically.
Your friend Cal, he's the hostage.
Cal's the head of all Middle East operations.
He talks. You'll be waiting for bodies to pile up on the embassy sidewalk.
What do you want me to do?
You're an experienced negotiator. Negotiate.
What do you want?
I will track Al Araile for the return of my brother, Rafael Bourajan.
Give me a meeting in Israel.
Munich Olympics, Madrid, flight 05, 46 days. All of this, Hafid Abu Rajab.
Is this about you looking for the man who killed your wife?
If I can't find your brother, you're gonna have to come up with an alternative.
This is alternative.
He's given us 6 hours to deliver the brother.
He's hiding. He's been driven so deep his own people don't know where he is.
Right now, there's a hell of a lot of unprotected pieces in the field.
Do you think they want to save Cal, or do you think they want to save the information?
That's an ugly question.
Clearly, the monsters have taken over Lebanon. Something needs to be done. And give Israel the keys to the city?
I need to see Cal, and it's impossible. It's only impossible if he's dead. 2,000 years of revenge, vendetta, murder. Welcome to Beirut.
Conflict, that just seems to be the nature of the Holy Land. Lebanon, Israel, Damascus, Egypt, Syria, you name it. Middle East equals conflict. That is just a place that everyone is fighting tooth and nail over, and anyway, well, this actually seems to be like a movie that, like, all the conflict sort of, like, defines, like, what the nature of the Middle East is, like, terrorism, and, like, fighting for, like, borders and all that. It certainly seems like something that, I would wait to see, like, after it comes out on DVD or streaming. But, yeah, it certainly looks interesting, yeah. Yeah, I'd see that.